Indeed, First Ladies of our various states, female Deputy Governors here present, former female Deputy Governors here present, female Honorable Ministers and former Ministers here present, particularly our Speaker, Chief Mrs. Nike Akonde. And I would like to reverse to the beginning of the protocol of former First Ladies now and recognize and welcome Her Excellency, Mrs. Obasanjo, who is here with us. Your Excellency, you are most welcome. We are delighted to have you join us. We're very pleased indeed. Wives of Honorable Ministers here present, female Honorable Ministers and former Ministers here present, wives of service chiefs, female heads of government agencies, women in academia, finance, technology, civil society, the creative industry, engineering and business, inductees of the Nigerian Women Hall of Fame, APC women leader, president of the National Council of Women Societies and her team, wives of traditional and religious leaders, honorable wives of area council chairmen here present, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My name is Eugenia Abu. I'm a broadcaster and a multimedia strategy expert. Indeed, mothers of the nation deserve to be celebrated. And we are excited at the initiative of the foremost mother of the nation, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, on this first anniversary of the administration of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, with the incredible theme of renewed hope, a theme of anticipation and ennoblement looking ahead. Mothers remain the crucible of joy, hope, and tomorrow. They are our comfort, they are our confidence, and the ones we cry to and celebrate with. Today we have a double celebration. In commemoration of the first anniversary of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is a celebration of the mothers of the nation. On this Saturday, May 25th, 2024, on a beautiful day such as this in Abuja, in the Nigeria's capital city. The weather is clement, Your Excellency. Our guests have turned up in their finery. It's time to celebrate. But we must celebrate in the footsteps of Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We celebrate with nation in mind. We celebrate with the administration in mind. We celebrate with prayers and with wisdom. Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this epoch-making event. To formally welcome you, please join me to welcome Barrister Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs, for her welcome address. Please encourage her as she makes her way to the podium. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Good morning. Your Excellency, First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, Your Excellency, wife of the Vice President, Nana Shetima, Your Excellency, former First Lady, wives of the governors present, honorable ministers and special advisors, members, National Assembly and their wives, women leaders, development partners and CSOs, media, ladies and gentlemen. It is with immense pride and heartfelt joy that I welcome you all to this momentous celebration of notable Nigerian women and mothers of our nation. Today, we are not only gathered here to commemorate the first anniversary of our President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, but also to celebrate all of you seated here. First and foremost, I extend my deepest gratitude to Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, for her steadfast support and dedication to the cause of women's rights and the empowerment of women in our nation. Her leadership and advocacy continue to be a beacon of hope and a source of inspiration to women and girls across Nigeria. Your Excellency, Ma, on behalf of all Nigerian women, I thank you. To our mothers of the nation, I celebrate you and thank you all for your immense contribution in your various fields and sectors of our society. From the grassroots to the highest levels of leadership, Nigerian women are making indelible marks and driving our country forward. As the Minister of Women Affairs, I pledge my continued dedication to implementing the policies and initiatives of this administration that promote gender equality and protect the rights of all women. Our ministry is committed to working hand in hand with various stakeholders, including governmental and non-governmental organizations, to create a society where every woman can realize her full potential. Today's celebration is not just a reflection of how far we have come, but a call to action for what lies ahead. In closing, I once again thank Her Excellency, the First Lady, for her exemplary leadership. I thank all our distinguished guests for coming. Let us continue to support, uplift, and celebrate one another, knowing that when women rise, the nation rises. Thank you, and may God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you all.
Your Excellency, the Honorable Minister of Women Affairs has committed herself to the policies of the administration of His Excellency, the President, on gender equality. She has also told us that today we did not just come to celebrate, but is also a call to action about how far we have come and how much more needs to be done. Your Excellency, the First Lady, we celebrate the women you have gathered today in your very, very distinguished personality of ensuring that women of note are celebrated. We appreciate you and we thank you. It is at this point that we would invite to come and perform something that would gladden our hearts this morning. No nation does storytelling better than Nigeria. And this is the reason why we are, amongst others, one of the most celebrated nations in the world in music, in dance, and also in film. Nollywood is the world's third largest industry. It's time for us to have our dance drama written by Ola Awakon, celebrating the strength and beauty of women, and it's all about creativity for human development. It's titled, How Far We Have Come. As they prepare to come to the stage, I'd like to celebrate and welcome Her Excellency Dame Patience Jonathan, former First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I'd like to also celebrate and welcome Her Excellency Abbas. Thank you for coming. Welcome.
I like my country. I like the life I'm living. Everything is there for Nigeria. Let me join her. I like Amo. I like Amo. I like Amo. Me, I like my country. I like the land I'm living. Everything is there for Nigeria. Let me join her.
river, a beautiful sight to behold. This river Niger is blessed.
And I think this beauty can culminate in greatness. I see a giant in this Niger area.
This Niger area?
Yes, Niger area.
Talk to me.
Nigeria?
You mean Nigeria?
Oh yes,
Nigeria?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think about it? You love this country? Oh, would you like to visit this country? Oh, you go. Okay.
Give it to the church, born into destiny, and christened by a woman. Today, Friday, 8th of January, 1897. Nigeria! Nigeria! And the 1st of October, 1960, Nigeria women are reborn! Yes! Power of multitasking. As God prepares the sheep.
Your Excellency, the First Lady, what a delight it is all the time to watch Nigerians in performance. Wherever you are in the world, you get goosebumps when you see our people in performance. Isn't it wonderful to know that Her Excellency, the First Lady, is responsible for citizens of 371 ethnic groups. In fact, over 371. From Delta to Kaduna to Kano, the dances are different. The diverse nature of our cultures are very special. Our food and everything else that we bring to the table. We thank you, Your Excellencies, for coming to celebrate our mothers and for the initiative of her First Lady, who has decided that women of Nigeria deserve to be celebrated. I'd like a round of applause for her for that. Life does not come with a manual. It comes with a mother. Life does not come with a manual. It comes with a mother. Indeed, mothers are great, and God could not be everywhere, and therefore he made mothers, according to Rudyard Kipling. In celebrating today, Our Excellencies have put together a team of brilliant Nigerian women. And we would go straight away to a solo performance. And this solo performance is by a woman who is multiply talented, who has stayed in our consciousness for over 3 decades. Broadcaster, filmmaker, award-winning musician, often described as the elegant stallion. It's my pleasure to welcome a woman whom we have listened to for years and who has refused to age, both in voice, in cadence, and character. Please help me welcome to the stage the elegant stallion, the amazing Onyeka Onwenu.
Your Excellencies and beautiful, beautiful, wonderful women of Nigeria, put your hands together for the women of Nigeria. I've been sitting there just looking at you. You are gorgeous. The colors, the combinations, the stately carriage. Thank you for being who you are. Anti-First Lady, I love you. I'm going to give a short testimony, and we're going to go straight into one love to keep us together. You see, there are some times in life when there's nobody for you. The First Lady stood for me. I was disengaged premature. Oh yes, she did. She fought so hard I had to beg her to stop. And she said something that has stayed with me ever since. She said, Angelina, you have to finish your term because not everything is about politics. Can you please put your hands together for her? There's no way you could have invited me and I would not show up to honor you for who you are, a strong Nigerian woman. And you have been that way for a long time. May God continue to guide you, beautify you, lead you, honor you. God will celebrate you. I thank you once again. One love. People, soul of the nation, Nigerian women. God bless you. One love. Thank you. love you. I'd like you so much for your support. I'm giving you back today. One thing, I love you. I love you. My beautiful president, I love you all. You are so gorgeous. Nah. One love. One love. One love. Yeah. Let's join hands together and build Nigeria. God bless you. Thank you, everybody.
Your Excellency, Your Excellency, what an absolute delight. And indeed, on a Saturday like this is the time for us to look out and say, Onyeka Onwenu, 72 years old. Onyeka Onwenu released this song 38 years ago. The voice, the courage, the performance, she still remains evergreen, the elegant stallion, Nigeria's award-winning musician and ambassador to the world. We celebrate her. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I said from the beginning that this is the time for Nigerians to celebrate everything that is good for us. We celebrate because we are. We celebrate because we are who we are. We celebrate because this is the moment we have always said to ourselves, we must celebrate Nigerian women, led by Her Excellency the First Lady. We look ahead when our mothers tell us we can do it. We believe our mothers because our mothers say we can. And so, to bring words of wisdom from eminent mothers of our nation, and this is going to be led by Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shatima, wife of the Vice President. We invite her to give us words of wisdom. Please put your hands together for her as she makes her way to the podium.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Your Excellency, our dear mother, the First Lady of Federal Republic of Nigeria, Her Excellency Senator Oloremi Tinubu CON, and the National of Renewed Hope Initiative. Our dear mother, Her Excellency Mrs. Victoria Gawan, Your Excellency, our dear mother, Mama Dem, Patient Goodluck Jonathan here present. I also want to acknowledge the presence of the wife of our dear father, Her Excellency Mrs. Olusegun Obasanjo. So also the representative of our dear mother, Hajia Barrister Fatima Abdul Salam Mohammed, representative of other first ladies here present, the wife of the Senate President here with us, the wife of the Speaker House of Representatives, our dear state coordinators across the 36 states of the Federation, the first ladies of the state, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I felt so nervous when I was asked to to speak, especially in a gathering like this. Good morning once again. It is with a great honor and humility that I stand before you today to share a few words as we celebrate our mothers as part of activities marking this first year anniversary of our dear President, His Excellency Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration. Actually, since I was asked to just say a few words of wisdom, my dear mothers, first and foremost, I just want to thank the organizer of this very important occasion, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Your Excellency, Ma, thank you so very much for recognizing our mothers, our custodians, the backbone of our society, our nurturers, our role models. We just can't thank you enough for that your wisdom. And inshallah, I believe so. We are all learning from your footprints. I just want to give a little experience of when I was the First Lady of my dear state. We came at the peak of the crisis of the Boko Haram. But here we are today. With determination, collective prayers of all men, individuals across the world, with patience and courage, name it all. Your Excellency, now, I just want to give you a one testimony while during the crisis. I was in my sitting room watching a network news. Women, the good people of my state, were then appealing to the federal government. So just something came into my throat. I was just saying, wow. And you know what? I'm just expecting to receive a call from Mama Peace. And immediately, as if she read my mind, in less than just 3 minutes, I just saw her incoming call. And I'm just giving that testimony today, the kind of mothers that we have in Nigeria. No matter what, let's keep our differences aside for the benefit of all. Your Excellency, our dear First Lady, I've learned a lot from you. I think not only me, I think all those that have worked with me, Your Excellency, one way or the other, we have learned one thing or the other from you. We have learned your humility. Your zeal, your passion, your commitment, and your sincerity of purpose. To be honest, I always thank my Almighty Allah for blessing me with you. I always see you as a role model. And I want to assure you that, inshallah, together forevermore. And to my dear other excellencies, the First Ladies of the various states, please, I just want to give you just a little piece of advice. No matter what, we have a mother figure. Whatever that you're doing in your various states, please, kindly live with her. At least, seek for her word of wisdom and advice. She is a reservoir of knowledge. She was a First Lady of Lagos State. She was a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for good 12 years, and now she's the one that's leading the train of the New Hope initiative towards a better life for families. Ma, we just can't thank you enough. I don't know how to exaggerate things. Whenever I speak, I always say it from the bottom of my heart. You are a role model not only to us. Just a few weeks ago or a few days ago, when the First Lady of Sierra Leone was giving her remarks, Your Excellency, just what she said, Your Excellency, truly, it was a complete testimony of who you are. You are not only a mother, but you are a role model to so many of us sitting here. So I would like to thank you for giving me that shoulder to lean on. I would like to thank you, and I'm sure this is the first time in the history of Nigeria for the wife of the Vice President to chair the pet project of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I thank you, and I can't thank you enough. May God bless you, may God bless our dear President, and may God bless our dear nation. Thank you all for honoring our invitation. Thank you all.
Her Excellency, the wife of the Vice President, immediately giving us reason to celebrate the foremost mother of Nigeria, who is Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Humility, selflessness, zeal, commitment, and focus, and her kindness and love has made her the role model of so many women in Nigeria. Thank you very much, Your Excellency, for all that you do, and we appreciate you, Your Excellency, the Vice President's wife, Hajiya Nana Shatima. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the First Lady, other excellencies here present. For very many years, I was glued to the television to watch this lady walk her walk, to watch this lady show the way, both in fashion and in the work that is expected of First Ladies, of stepping out with her husband, and each time we kept our eyes glued to the television. A leader not only in kindness, a leader as a mother, a leader in fashion who sets the tone for First Ladies in Nigeria. Help me welcome the lovely and elegant Mrs. Victoria Gowon, Her Excellency. Excellency, First Lady of the Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu. Your Excellency, the wife of the Vice President of Nigeria, Mrs. Shatima. Your Excellency, former First Lady, I will now step down on the existing protocols. Thank you very much for inviting me. I am humbled, to say the least, to be asked to come to talk about wisdom. I don't know where to begin. I don't count myself as a wise person, nor do I know much about wisdom. Wisdom comes from God. But I would like to say something. The First Lady of the Republic of Nigeria
Senator Oluremi Tinubu has shown us the way to be wise, to be humble, to take people as they are, as friends, as partners, and to move forward, to move the women of Nigeria forward, to be seen as mothers, to be seen as helpers. Until we as women unite, we're not getting anywhere, we're not going anywhere. We have to unite. We have to remove our differences. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter who you are. You are a woman. You are a mother. We should learn to nurture that, to nurture our children, to bring them up in the knowledge of God, because that is the beginning of wisdom. We may not know where we come from, but we should be able to, we know where we all came from. We don't know where we're going to get. We might be great tomorrow, but united, we would uplift ourselves as women. We would find a way forward. We would know what we want for our women. We have to pick one person as a woman. Nurture her. Give her the advantage and push her forward. With that, we grow up as women and we become leaders. And at this juncture, I want to say that women of Nigeria, we should support Mrs. Tinubu. God has given her the wisdom. God has put her in the position she is today. We should all rally around her, support her for all the things she's doing for women. She's shown that she can help the women of Nigeria. She's shown that she can help the children of Nigeria. And together, we'll be strong. Together, one day, we can find amongst us one of us that can be the leader of this country. This is my personal message to women of Nigeria. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Her Excellency Mrs. Victoria Gowon, former First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Until we as women unite, we are not going anywhere. We should remove our differences. We should pick one woman and mentor her and push her forward. Another round of applause for Her Excellency Mrs. Victoria Gowon, former First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It's now my pleasure to invite a former First Lady, colorful, excitable, and always want to speak her mind. Help me welcome Her Excellency, the lovely Dame Patience Jonathan.
Her Excellency, our Mama, the Mother of Federal Republic of Nigeria, the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the Mother of Nigeria. Her Excellency, the wife of the Vice President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, my friend and my daughter, Abuja, Nana, Shettima. And my friend, my daughter, the wife of the Senate President, Mrs. Akpade, you are quite welcome. And the wife of the Speaker of Federal House of Representatives, you are also welcome. May I especially recognize my colleagues and my mothers. You are my senior colleagues. The wife of our father, the head of state, Mrs. Dr. Victoria Gowon, you are quite welcome. And our father, the wife of the former president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mrs. Olusegun Obasanjo. You are also welcome. Thank you for coming. And Chief Nike Akande, thank you for being with us here today. Wife of governors of different states that are here with us. I can see the Minister of Women Affairs and the Minister of State for FCT seated here. And wife of ministers that are here. Wife of senators, both sitting senators and former female senators that are also here, and they are quite welcome. And both female members of House of Representatives and their wives and the former ones, they are also quite welcome. Ministers' wives, they are not left out. Parastatals, you are not also left out. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and my constituency, the women constituency, the beautiful women of Nigeria, you are always welcome. Thank you for gathering here today. I am happy to be here to celebrate the mother of our nation. And before I go into it, let me especially from the bottom of my heart thank our mama, the mother of the nation, for remembering us, for carrying us along, for inviting us, for knowing that we are part of the democracy, that we should come and celebrate with her for the first year anniversary. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for inviting us today. As a mother, the First Lady, since she came to power, I have been watching. She always there for Nigerian women. She's always there from the first day she entered. Anywhere the women are gathered, she is always there. And she carries us along. Whenever you invite her, she's always there to celebrate with you, share words with you. She has a listening ear, and she's ready and ready and ready for the Nigerian woman. I thank her so much. And we Nigerian women, as on behalf of Women for Change and Nigerian women, we are here to promise you that we will go all the way with you, that we will support you, we will stand by you, that call us anytime, any day, any hour, we will come out and follow you. Because we don't have any other place to go. Nigeria belongs to all of us. And we will support you to make sure that you succeed in this Nigeria. Because wherever we go, we will remember back home. And when we remember back home, you remember your mother. Who is your mother? Senator Oluremi Tinubu. So we will always be with you. Today is the marking of the activities of the flagging of your husband's 1-year anniversary. And you have gathered the women, gather us to make us important, to tell us that Nigerian women, we are always by the side of the men, that with whom we are also important. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Nigerian women, as we know, we have a mother. And what is a mother? A mother raises her children. A mother loves her children. A mother cares for her children. And in turn, what will the children do? The children will pay back. The children will make sure they stand by the side of their mother. And they celebrate their mother too. Onyeka has said it all. One love keeps us together. Here there is love, everything will be abandoned. Everything will reign. Where there is peace, everything will shine. Nigeria will shine. This is our turn. Our First Lady has brought Nigerian women out. Let us come out and rally around her. And I believe and I know that Nigeria through them we will succeed. I believe that when somebody won election, no matter the party you belong, no matter where you come from, you have to rally around that person for that person to succeed. So we are here to rally around our First Lady and around our President Bola Tinubu, so that he can succeed and carry Nigeria upwards. May God bless us. Thank you, our mama. Thank you, that Nigeria women, anytime, any day, call us, we will be there for you. Thank you for bringing us out. One love will keep us together. Peace will keep us together. Nothing will separate us in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you.
Dame Patience Jonathan, former First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, giving her words of wisdom. One love will keep us together, and peace will keep us together. Another round of applause for her, please. Thank you very much indeed. Time now for me to quickly bring up to the podium Chief Dr. Mrs. Nike Akonde, two-time former Minister of Industry, Federal Republic of Nigeria, past President of Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Pro-Chancellor and Chairman of the Governing Council of Alethea University, Agoiwe, Ogun State. Help me receive her in a warm welcome.
Thank you very much, my dear sister. Your Excellency, our dear First Lady, most distinguished Senator, Oluremi Tinubu, CON, Your Excellency, Hajia Nana Shetima, wife of the Vice President, Your Excellency, former First Ladies of Nigeria, respected Mrs. Gowan, I recognize you, Madam. Respected Mrs. Goodluck, colorful woman, I respect you. Mrs. Obasanjo, Justice, Honorable Justice Pati Abubakar, ably represented. Mrs. Muritala Mohammed, Your Excellencies, First Lady of various states, and other ladies here present. Distinguished mothers of the day who are being celebrated today. Thank you, our dear First Lady. This is a great initiative. You are celebrating mothers of the nation. May the good Lord continue to celebrate and honor you. Thank you. You are a great achiever with unbelievable humility. You are a woman who has touched many lives in many positive ways. Your life has been that of service and honor. We appreciate you, Madam. I am grateful for the opportunity to publicly lend my support for the remarkable efforts of our dear President to lead us to the promised land, prosperity-wise, through renewed hope agenda. As an elder stateswoman, the theme of this gathering is celebrating mothers of the nation and looking ahead. I cannot speak on the theme without reflecting on the past and where we are, where we want to be, and how to get there. I knew Lagos for many years, many decades. I knew what Lagos was before 1999 and saw how our president, then governor of Lagos State, transformed the state. And over the past 25 years, becoming Africa's largest economy. And the golden, thank you, Madam, and the golden nest that produced Africa's richest man, Dangote. And Africa's richest woman, Alakija, Mrs. Alakija. The point, thank you, the point I'm bringing out is that development process takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. As somebody who has held leadership positions in government, as a minister, in business, and who is also endowed with considerable international exposure. I say boldly that the bold steps that Mr. President has taken in the last 1 year are very essential, expedient, timely and inevitable. Of course, nothing good comes without some pain. And the president is always saying, I appreciate your pain. As one of the mothers of the nation, I plead for more understanding, cooperation, and support from Mr. President at this challenging and difficult time. I appreciate our dear First Lady for the robust support for the renewed hope initiatives. Please let us keep encouraging her in her marvelous supportive role as the mother of the nation. Madam, we thank you for this initiative and may God bless us all. Thank you.
Two-time Minister of Industry, Elder Stateswoman, Chief Dr. Nike Akonde, has given her words of wisdom and asked that we support the First Lady in all the work that she's doing, as well as support Mr. President. We thank you so very much indeed. Another round of applause for Chief Mrs. Akonde. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, every government has a milestone. A year is a milestone in the life of any government. The administration of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is no different. And the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria has brought us together to commemorate this first year anniversary of His Excellency the President. The many milestones, the many strides of this administration is encapsulated in the documentary you're about to watch. Can media please play the documentary of the first year anniversary of this administration? Media, thank you very much.
How do you define 1 year? By days, hours, or others? It has been 1 year in the saddle as the mother of the nation and the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, for Her Excellency Senator Oluwole Tinubu CAN. These, rather than days, have been the measuring parameters in the last 365 days. The story of the last 1 year starts with her arrival at her office in the State House on June 5, 2023, all primed to contribute her own quota for the development of the country. Her vision, to build a better life for families, as captured in her pet project, Renewed Hope Initiative, is a big one that requires building a coalition at the subnational levels. From the point of conception, the Renewed Hope Initiative, RHI, became not just a shared vision, but a special purpose vehicle to give hope to women, aged, orphans, school children, undergraduates, and other vulnerable groups across the country. Perhaps in terms of sheer number, the social investment program of the initiative has been the most impactful of all RHI programs. Magna Berry Orphanage Home in New Cairo had its first encounter with the initiative on August 21, 2023, and it took delivery of food items, clothing, and toiletries.
Sauce, rice, beans, everything that will be nourishing to their body. I present it to you on her behalf. And like I said before, this will not be the last time they are going to see us.
As they brought that food, our method of cooking just changed. If you look at some of these children, look at their picture then before she came, and now you will know that something is going on.
There is more where that came from.
In her kind heart, God touched her heart through the New Hope Initiative, through her social investment. She has decided to give us a befitting one, orphans, us like this, who are us.
Apart from taking care of the homeless children, the initiative gave adequate, if not unprecedented, amount of attention to the senior citizens of the country. Under its RHI Elderly Support Scheme, 250 persons aged 60 years and above were drawn from each state under FCT and supported with a sum of 100,000 naira each in December 2023. The intention is to give them a sense of belonging under the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration. There was also the free medical outreach to address health challenges of the senior citizens. A firm believer in teaching the needy how to fish rather than giving them fish, the First Lady, Senator Oluyemi Tinubu CAN, initiated the humanitarian gesture of providing business recapitalization grants to people living with disabilities. 100 beneficiaries drawn from each state got a sum of 100,000 naira each to support their existing businesses. The food outreach of the initiative is interactive, touching lives in IDP camps, persons with disability communities, flood victims, and orphanages. The outreach was launched in Abuja in 2023, while its tentacles are already spread into states. Over 500 families spread across 6 local government areas in Plateau State in north-central Nigeria were exposed to vulnerability when violent crises claimed their houses. To aid their resettlement efforts, the First Lady was personally in Jos, the state capital, to hand out the sum of 1 million naira each to the 500 beneficiaries.
We heard that the First Lady is coming to assist us, so whatever we get here, we are going to give to the people in the village.
Education, which is a major focal area for the initiative, also received attention.
The need for alternative solutions in the educational pursuit.
The recent colorful launch of the #WeAreEqual campaign in Nigeria by the First Lady under the auspices of the Organization of African First Ladies for Development, OAFLED, is a promise made and promise kept. In line with the pledge of Her Excellency Senator Oluyemi Tinubu, education, in particular the reintroduction of the alternative high school for girls, is the anchor of the campaign in Nigeria.
Motivation for the establishment of this school as an educationist and lifelong teacher stems from the desire to see young girls and women who dropped out of school due to several challenges, including early pregnancies, cultural barriers, financial reasons, and many more, have a second chance to complete high school, acquire higher education, and valuable life skills to enable them reach full potential in life.
To have His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu not only launch the #WeAreEqual campaign in Nigeria, but also pledge his support is heartwarming and significant.
Let us carry forward this campaign, which promises to teach an educated young child the potential to bring the necessary change in African communities for the present.
Way before the launch, 43 youths drawn from across the country are the first beneficiaries of her National Scholarship Program, NAS Tertiary Education Grant, each getting a sum of 1 million naira and a laptop each.
When I finished my WAEC, I've been thinking about how will I go about university, how will I pay for my living, the cost of living, how will I be able to pay for the books that I'll get to study in the university, and others. But with this scholarship, it's an aid for me and my parents, so I'm really grateful.
As I have reviewed the half of the
mainly supposed to spend on my son. So I appreciate God.
The clan of RHI scholars is growing, even beyond the shores of Nigeria. From her handshakes with friends across the borders, 20 Nigerian youths are now in Belarus on a scholarship facilitated by the Belarusian government, while another 200 are in the process of enjoying similar opportunity, courtesy of Audio-Nepad collaboration with the RHI. Primary and junior secondary schools across the country are not left out, as they are the primary beneficiaries of the RHI free exercise books. Densely populated states such as Lagos and Kano got 100,000 units of the exercise books. Other states in the Federation got 50,000 units to aid learning and reduce the burden on parents.
It requires somebody who knows the system very well, even who understands the going-ons within the basic education subsector, to realize, no, we need to find a way in which we can support the system with exercise.
Education is indeed the bedrock of a developed people, and the RHI is attracting the attention of non-governmental and governmental organizations to give the sector its deserved focus. Already, the Federal Ministry of Education has given a total of 1,100 student scholarship grants to the RHI, 1,000 of which is for courses in education. Eager to see Nigerian women pull their weight in the digital space, the First Lady, Senator Tinubu, CAN, is taking deliberate steps to bridge the gap using necessary incentives. Collaborating with NICDA, RHI trained and empowered 43 young women with ICT skills, and after 5 days of rigorous training, these beneficiaries with their starter packs in hands are ready to stake their claims in the digital world.
My name is Promise Ozioma Obuehi. I am a makeup artist and also the founder of the Wellness Perfect Touch Makeup Studios. And this is a very, very good opportunity for me because I know I'm going to improve more in my business. And the fact that I train other young women, and not just young women, young men too, who actually have passion in the art of makeup, I know I'm going to impact what I've learned here to them.
To further expand the frontiers of ICT skills acquisition in the country, RHI, in partnership with NICTA, has built ICT community centers in the 6 geopolitical zones of the country, starting with Volchi in the northeast. The centers will see to the training of more women after an initial 10 were trained by NICTA.
We have trained the managers. We have developed a manual for them on how to operate the centers. So now we are collaborating with the Renewed Hub initiative to ensure that they recruit and do more training.
There is a renewed hope against the scourge of cancer, particularly cervical and breast cancers. Nigeria's First Lady, Senator Tinubu, CAN, and other African First Ladies belonging to the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, OIC, converged on Abuja for a high-level regional seminar on cancer awareness, where they built a coalition against the deadly disease. The seminar drew a lot of inspiration from the presence of the First Lady of Turkey, Emine Erdogan, who came offering support. Apart from affirming their resolution against cancer, the seminar brought to the fore the need to mobilize resources against the scourge towards mortality among women and men.
My office will continue to partner with all stakeholders to address the challenges of late presentation of cancer cases to health facilities across the country. We will leverage on the existing health infrastructure and other stakeholders, including local and international non-governmental organizations, to reverse the trend of cancer incidence in Nigeria. The House will work with the First Lady to enact a National Cancer Act to reduce cancer mortality.
African countries must have equal access to the same opportunities as the rest of the world in the fight against cancer, including diagnosis, follow-up, and treatment.
We need to now take action. Action by Africans, action by ourselves. We alone will deal with our problems. Let us unite in the mission to raise general healthcare awareness. Together we can do it.
Aside lending her voice and face to global efforts aimed at ending tuberculosis, the First Lady marked her investiture as global and national top TB champion by committing 1 billion naira from the Renewed Hope Initiative to the cause.
I accept this responsibility as a grateful call to action. Ending tuberculosis by 2030 is not impossible. With the active support and commitment of everyone seated here today, we can achieve this goal. Designation is not just a title, but carries with it the power to make a difference. I kindly appeal that you all use your exalted positions to amplify awareness about tuberculosis, to end the stigma associated with it, and to help patients in their respective states access the available treatment and support.
The declaration of a state of emergency and food security in the country was all the impetus the RHI needed to showcase how women can contribute to the agricultural sector in Nigeria. Matching the vision with action, the First Lady on February 28, 2024, kick-started the Women Agricultural Support Program WASP in Imo State for the Southeast region. Apart from provision of agro inputs and training in different aspects of agriculture, 100 women farmers drawn from the 5 southeastern states got 500,000 naira each. The feat has since been replicated across the remaining 5 geopolitical zones in the country. Smart gardening is one of the ideas you get in a world where the desire to achieve food security meets with innovation. The First Lady is pushing this idea into the consciousness of women in the country with a competition tagged "Every Room a Garden."
The Renewed Hope Initiative, RHI, an initiative of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Tinubu, CON, is aligning with the vision and aspiration of the administration of President Bola Tinubu, GCFR, and is organizing the Every Home a Garden competition. The competition is under the scope of agriculture of the Renewed Hope Initiative. For the competition, women are encouraged to immediately plant a garden at home, such that the harvest can provide adequate food on their table and enough to give their neighbor. This competition is open to only women. She must be a first-time farmer. The garden must be in her home, and it is open to women in every state of the Federation and the FCT. Interested participants should do a 30-second video and a picture of the garden which indicates its location to the office of the First Ladies of their various states. The winner of this competition will be announced in December 2024, and the winner of the competition goes home with 20 million naira. Women, join the train. Be part of the food revolution in Nigeria. What are you waiting for? Let's get to work. This message is by the Renewed Hope Initiative, RHI, an initiative of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Tinubu, CON.
We ask again, how much impact can one make in a year? Here is one of the answers.
She's just an angel that goes package and gave us. When we came in contact with her, I used to tell people, I said, now Nigeria has found a mother. Mrs. Oloremi Tinubu, CON, on behalf of the National Council of Women's Society, I humbly honor you today.
Taking it further, The National Council for Women's Societies, NCWS, offers a demonstrative response to this question by decorating the First Lady, Senator Oluremi Tinubu CON, as the grand patron of the Council. Welcome to a community of hope renewed.
Let it ring around the world and never, never cease. So sing a song for women everywhere. Equality, development, and peace.
Your Excellency, the First Lady, Excellencies here present. It's very good to look back and see the work that Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, has been doing. Her Excellency is a First Lady in a hurry. And because she's a First Lady in a hurry, it looks like everything you've seen in this documentary has been done in 4 years. It is time now to invite to the podium, with much respect, Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, CON, to deliver her address.
Thank you very much. Can we be seated, please? A woman beside you, I love you. But you know Nigeria is here. Do you believe that Nigeria is here? We're able to bring women from the 36 states of the Federation and also the Federal Capital Territory. So we have a representative, at least one person from each state, but they are more than that. Her Excellency, the wife of the Vice President, Hajia Nana Shetima, former First Ladies here present, including her mother, Mrs. Victoria Gowon, Her Excellency Dame Dr. Patience Jonathan, wife of the former President, Her Excellency Mrs. Bola Olusegun Obasanjo, wife of the Senate President, Her Excellency Mrs. Ekaite Akpabio, and wives of other senators present, female senators and former senators who are my colleagues. There's no former senators who are senators of the former serving senators. Some of my colleagues that are here, thank you so much for the support. Wife of the Honorable Speaker, House of Representatives, Mrs. Fatima, Ajia Fatima Tajuddin Abbas, and wives of other honorable members here present. And I recognize the wife of the Deputy Senate President, Hajia Barao. Female members of the House of Representatives and former honorable members here present. Wife of the Chief of Staff to the President, Mrs. Salama Tugbajabiamila. Wife of the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Mrs. Ariwola. State First Ladies and former State First Ladies here present. Female Deputy Governors and former female Deputy Governors present. Female Honorable Ministers, and why did you say female? Because we are celebrating mothers. And former ministers present. Wives of honorable ministers present. Wives of service chiefs. Female heads of government and agencies. Women in the academia, finance, technology, engineering, business, and much more. Inductees of the Nigerian Women Hall of Fame, APC woman leader, Dr. Alele Idele, and her deputy, state women leaders here present, the President, National Council for Women's Society, Ajia Lami, Lau, and other members, wives of traditional rulers, wives of religious leaders, wives of area council chairmen in Abuja, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I am delighted to celebrate you all, the mothers of our great nation. On behalf of His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, I welcome you all to this event in commemoration of the first anniversary of this administration. Mr. President actually wanted a low-key celebration because of the mood of the nation, but I insisted that at least we are not mourning. We are just in the process of getting to our destination, which is a glorious one. So we have to bring the mothers in. And you know that when mothers stand with you, the house is in order. So that's why you are all here this morning. And I want to thank you again. This event has been specially put together to recognize the contributions you have all made in your various spheres of life, in your communities, and in the nation at large. Gathered here today are women from across all sectors of our society who have individually and collectively contributed to the development of our great nation. Every woman, irrespective of age, is a mother. We've heard it so many times here, but we have to remind ourselves. A nurturer, a builder, and the foundation upon which our families, communities, and institutions thrive. Among us here are mothers, grandmothers, sisters, aunties, daughters, who have and continue to provide the much needed love, care, and support in their homes. The sacrifices you make may often go unrecognized, especially balancing your careers and household responsibilities. However, you remain unwavering in your dedication to your families and communities. I applaud and celebrate you all. In the workplace, we are leaders, innovators, and trailblazers, excelling in every field and breaking barriers, from science to technology to finance, the arts, and even in politics. The achievements of our women in all sectors of the economy is highly commendable. As at the first quarter of this year, we had 11 women chief executive officers in the banking industry, several women CEOs in tech, 7 female ministers, 7 female deputy governors. Thank you, because we heard today, if women stand together, one day, like Mama P said, we might have a presidential candidate. We celebrate all our many firsts who have blazed the trail and carved a niche for themselves, from the legislature to the judiciary, executive and the private sector. Our women continue to persevere despite facing numerous challenges and inequalities, demonstrating unparalleled strength and resilience. In our communities, we are at the forefront, working tirelessly to uplift the marginalized and the vulnerable. We remember our matriarchs, such as Fumilayo Ransome Kuti, Kuforola, Ademola, Margaret Ekpo, Ajia Gambo Sawaba, Alhaja Abibatu Mogaji, amongst others, who paved the way for women's rights in Nigeria. We cannot forget the roles and impact of former First Ladies of Nigeria, from Hajia, Her Excellency Hajia Jumai Abubakar Tafa Balewa. I'm going to do a roll call of blessed memory. Her Excellency Professor Uche Nnamdi Azikiwe of blessed memory. Her Excellency Mrs. Victoria Aguin Rossi of blessed memory. Her Excellency, our mother, Mrs. Victoria Gowan. Her Excellency Hajia Ajoke Mohammed. Her Excellency Hajia Adiza Shehu Shagari of blessed memory. Her Excellency Hajia Safinat Buhari of blessed memory. Her Excellency Dr. Miriam Babangida of blessed memory. Her Excellency Chief Mrs. Margaret Shuneko. Her Excellency Dr. Miriam Sani Abacha. Her Excellency Honorable Justice Fati Abubakar Abdul Salami. Her Excellency Mrs. Stella Obasanjo of blessed memory. Her Excellency Hajia Ture Yadua. Her Excellency Dame Patience Jonathan, to my immediate predecessor, Her Excellency Dr. Aisha Buhari, of all whom have paved the way and redefined the expectations and potentials of the role of First Ladies in Nigeria. I salute and honor you and thank you all for your contributions to our beloved nation. We must continue to nurture and teach our children good morals and not forget our cultural and traditional values. From our theme today, celebrating all our mothers and looking ahead. With what we have seen in society today, if we do not step in to make the necessary amends, our children are at risk of losing their identity. Looking ahead, we must endeavor to become the unifying force in our homes and our communities to bring about greater prosperity for our nation. Let us continue to draw from the lessons of the pioneers who have paved the way and build on the legacies they have left behind. To all our mothers here today, and to those who have supported and keep touching our lives in countless ways, I say thank you. Thank you for your love, strength, and unending sacrifices. I urge us all to commit to contributing our quotas and keep praying for Mr. President and our beloved nation until we get to El Dorado. I thank you all for coming from far and near. I wish you all safe travels to your respective destinations. God bless you all. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Before I take my seat, I know I missed out some protocol list. I want to celebrate our mother, the wife of the former president, the former president, Mama Olusegun Obasanjo. We celebrate you, ma. Thank you so much. And Auntie Salah, an icon of the pharmaceutical industry. We celebrate you. Thank you so much for being there. Auntie Flo, I've known Auntie Florence since I was little. I'm serious. When you are little, you venture into so many things. I even contested for Miss Nigeria. Would you believe that? I used to be a very nice looking girl in the day. So she hosted us. And I've never met a confident woman like that in my life. And each time I would tease Auntie Florence, I would say, Auntie Florence, are you still vain? She'll tell me, oh yes. And I think most women should be able to stand tall and own their own. Thank you so much for always being there. And all our female ministers that are here, from leading them from Uju, who is in charge of Women Affairs, and the FCT minister, thank you so much. And and all the wives of our first-class emirs in Abuja, I know you are here, religious leaders, the wives of religious leaders, I thank you, celebrate you. The message here is we have to salvage our children. You know, we see the way they dress, they keep forgetting that Nigeria, we are beautiful. The moment you can see what they showcase on the stage, I said we are fashionable, we see what is going on. You know, we are not having a Met Gala, and everyone, their nakedness is just everywhere. And the men are well clothed. So we have to do something. Tell them the way it is. We don't accept nakedness in our culture. That is not beautiful. It's not beautiful at all. And they're all beautiful girls. But they should be confident to know they are. They don't want to be like, even they are mimicking and trying to emulate film stars from America. They don't know where they come from. Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa? That is something we have to take home with. We know who we are, and don't lose who you are. God bless you.
We know who we are, don't lose who we are. Another round of applause for the First Lady. Another round of applause for the First Lady, elegantly dressed as always, very simple. Your Excellency, you may be seated. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, we have a ceremony that will not take very long, and this ceremony has to do with the cutting of the cake, and I'd like to invite all those who have responsibility for the cutting of the cake to do the needful very quickly, because there's a ceremony that involves the cutting of the cake. Her Excellency has spoken. Nakedness is not beautiful. We all have to be properly dressed at all times. We thank you, Your Excellency. The cutting of the cake will be with Her Excellency and everybody in the first row only. Everybody in the first row only. Once the cake is well seated, everybody who are in the first row will come and surround the cake, then the First Lady will join. Your Excellency, please be seated. Everybody will come from the first row to the cake, and then Her Excellency will join you. Let's do the first one, and then the second one. I'd like to call on the wife of the Oni of Ife, Olori. I'd like to call on the president of the Christian Association of Nigeria, if she's here, to please go forward. And then we'll take the second batch in a short while after this one. Wives of CAN leaders to please join this photograph. Yeah, the leader. Okay, please. The others should just wait. Thank you. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, we are going to cut this cake by mentioning mother. So we will spell M-O-T-H-E-R-S. Mother.
mothers of Nigeria, congratulations. The First Ladies of the states to please come forward. Their Excellencies, the First Ladies of the states of the Nigerian Federation, joining Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, on this epoch-making event of celebration of motherhood in this group photograph. After this photograph, we have the honorable ministers joining. Thank you very much. The female ministers here present to please join this photograph now. Thank you very much. The female ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria in this photograph with Her Excellency, the First Lady, APC woman leader, after this photograph. APC woman leader and her deputy and the president of the National Council of Women's Societies. Deputy governors here present to please join. Thank you very much. Olori, the wife of the Olu of Wari. It's good to see you. Sorry, Your Excellency, please. Your Excellency will spell Nigeria this time. N-I-G-E-R-I-A. Nigeria. Wives of service chiefs. Yeah. What? Wives of service chiefs.
I'm going to be greeting everyone.
She's going to go around and greet everyone.
Because women CEOs are here.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Yes. So the cake will just cut this cake into
We are cutting it symbolically now, Your Excellency. Yes, please.
Please we go to the other side to balance.
In the subsequent pictures, please return to your seats. Let me take the order of precedence. Please return to your seats. Thank you. Please be seated. Please be seated so that we can organize the next two sets of photographs and this will be over. Please return to your seats. I will call up the order in a short while. Please return to your seats. Please return to your seats. Please return to your seats. And the next order will be taken immediately. Please return to your seats. Thank you very much. Excellency has requested that you please return to your seats so we can proceed with the order at hand. Ladies and former ministers. Please, can we make this snappy? Thank you very much. Former first ladies and former ministers. Former state first ladies and former ministers. I'd like to crave your indulgence to please return to your seats. Please return to your seats. Women are known for being orderly. I'd like to ask you to please return to your seats and settle down. Please settle down. Thank you very much.
Miss Onyeka Onwenu, is she in the room? Miss Onyeka Onwenu. Her Excellency the First Lady wants her attention in this picture. If she's here, can she make her way quickly to this lovely cake? Miss Onyeka Onwenu, if she's in the room, there she is. The lovely element. I'll put it behind me, Your Excellency. Thank you very much indeed. Her Excellency will now return to her seat. She's going back to her seat. Shall we return to our seats? We are going to salute the Nigerian nation. Meanwhile, if you are ready, this event has come to an excellent close. Her Excellency has been gracious, taking photographs with everybody. It is time for the national anthem. May we rise. Thank you very much. Please let's remain seated as Her Excellency and her team depart the room first, and then the rest of us will follow. Please let's remain seated. Let Her Excellency and her team depart the room first, and the rest of us will follow. Congratulations to all mothers of Nigeria. Well done to Her Excellency and her team.
Nice.